Shana here from Fitzmedia Productions, and I'm joined with Sam O'Donoghue, a Warrnambool export who's got his band coming and playing at the Whalers Band Room with Speedbumps. Thanks so much for joining me. Exciting to have your EP release here in Warrnambool. How's the project piecing together?
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me. Yeah, it's taken a while, but then again, not too long. Like, we kind of forced it out over the course of about 6 months. We had a good friend, Locke, recording it. Yeah, we're pretty happy with the outcome out.
And so, coming from Warrnambool, going to Melbourne, and then being able to play it back in your hometown, how does that feel for you?
Yeah, it's really special, especially we've titled it Warrnambool Wasted. That's sort of the state we're getting when we come back to Warrnambool, so it's cool to have it all circle back to our Warrnambool show.
Yeah, and so tell us about the band members. They're not all from around this region. Getting them to come to Warrnambool, is it their first time?
No, this will be their second time. We got to play here at the Whalers with Friends of Rom a few months back, but yeah, they love Warrnambool, and they're all Melbourne boys, city boys, so they love to come out, check out the beach and all the fun stuff.
So tell us about the project, more so what themes do you cover in the EP? What should we expect? What kind of sound?
It's very like raw, just rock and roll energy. Like, I've got a very raspy voice, and our drummers just skits and fast, and we somehow make a melody work on the top of that. But the messages are very just like, I don't know, young adult coming of age type shit that everyone goes through, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and is that something that you've written about for a long time?
Yeah, it's sort of just from the heart and just sort of all I know how to write. Yeah.
And when you're working with your band members, is it just you writing, or is it everybody contributing to lyrics as well?
I definitely take their feedback on and try to get their input, but they sort of just leave it with me, and I don't know, sometimes.
And what are your influences when it comes to creating music and then also performing as well? You're definitely a stage presence to look for, being the frontman, of course, but also bringing your own flavour to the stage. What influences have you had throughout your music career?
Definitely some of the big Aussie names like Am on the Sniffers, Coffin, Private Function, and then of course like AC/DC, and some of those bigger names.
But we have had Coffin and Amel come to Warrnambool. How rad is that to have such huge names like that in a regional town? Like, and you're sharing the space with them. That's awesome.
Absolutely, it's incredible. We'd love to see it.
And so, exciting the band from a distance, I guess, them in Melbourne and you here. What's that like for you? You said that you haven't really rehearsed much. Is there much pressure when it comes to jumping on stage again?
Our songs are pretty locked in at the moment. Like, again, we haven't got a whole heap of new material. We sort of all know it like the back of our hand, and we always feel confident, even after a break, to just get back there and just do it. But yeah, we message a lot, we call a lot and keep in touch. But yeah, it definitely makes it hard.
And tell us about the band name itself. Where did that come from?
It's a good question. One day our bassist Aaron just thought the idea. I actually also had it in my notes as one of my ideas, so yeah, ran with that. And might be six been fun.
And so how did you meet them all?
So Aaron and Liam are both in another band called the Bin Stompers, and my old band Whipworm played with them back in the day a lot, and they become some really good friends of mine. Because our drummer is a bit younger, we met him through a mutual friend, and yeah, he's a gun.
Catch the excitement and thrills of the Tirrandurra Rural Agricultural Show with heaps of food, entertainment, animals, face painting and more. Don't miss the Bebop Circus, Animal Nursery, the Flying Flamingos, Show and Shine and show jumping. See you at the Tirrandurra Show.
For you, when was the first time that you picked up an instrument and you thought, yeah, I could probably do something about this?
Throughout my life, like, my dad tried to get me to play a few times, but it wasn't until I sort of started finding my own rock music I liked, probably when I was 18, and started being like, yeah, I want to play something like that.
The two support acts that you have on the night are both local exports as well. Should be a good turnout, but tell us about your connection to the support acts. How did you get them on board?
Yeah, not too sure what to expect in terms of turnout, but yeah, with some local acts, it'll be cool to see how that goes. We got Hard as Concrete there, come from Portland, There's some younger lads. Max, who does the bookings, put me in touch with them. But Muddy Rivets, they're good friends of mine. We go way back. They're also playing with us in Geelong tomorrow night, the night before. But yeah, so that should be really good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I can recall, you took the microphone for one of Muddy Rivets' performances. So you guys are good friends. Have you ever jammed together?
Yeah, I have myself. Not like both bands, but yeah, we fuck around in the spare room sometimes. Yeah, we go way back. They're funny.
Sounds like it'll be good fun. And when do the doors open?
Doors are at 8. Hard as Concrete, first band is on at 8:30 till 9. Then it'll be Muddy Rivets 9:20 till 10, and then Speedbumps 10:20 till 11.
And tickets on the door?
Yeah, $20, I believe.
Unreal. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.